Hey guys, it's Barrett with the Gimpy Camper. So I just wanted to ask you something. Did you know that you could tint bed liner to about any color you wanted? Well, why would you want to do that, you said? I heard you. I thought the same thing. I'm like, I don't want like a blue truck bed. Well, let me tell you. A lot of people are taking this stuff and they're painting their entire cars with it. And that sounds like a little strange at first, but especially if you have a truck or SUV or something like that, it's a very durable finish. It's something you can do DIY. You don't have to pay a shop a ton of money. It's a little bit of work. I'm going to be honest with you there. It's a little bit of work, but this whole concept of being able to change the color to whatever you want to, I think it's great. So I reached out to a company called Velocitint. I like their setup. They're actually sponsoring a couple of videos for me, and so I'm going to just kind of throw a quick video about them here. Now, I will tell you that you can get on their website and you can order these paint samples. It's actually painted with the bed liner on a card, so you know exactly what it's going to look like. As far as the texture, some of that stuff can look a little different here and there, but the texture is going to be up to you when you spray it. You can spray it with light texture, you can spray it with heavy texture. But I'm telling you, I'm more than happy with the way this stuff's turning out for me. So just so you know, I started off with a 2000 Toyota 4Runner, a 3rd gen 4Runner. The paint on it looked pretty immaculate, but the paint on the bumpers, the paint on the rocker panels, the fender flares, it was all less than desirable. So what we did is we cleaned that up real good. I sprayed it with black raptor liner, just straight raptor liner that you get that you can spray your truck bed and stuff with. I actually have a video back when we sprayed our truck bed a couple of years ago. The stuff's great to work with. Now, we stepped it up from there and we did a Honda Pilot. I did a full body paint job with this raptor liner. I'm going to have a video out about that before too long, but let me tell you, I'm more than happy with it. So I reached out to Velocitint. I ordered some of their sample cards. They sent them to me. I got, you know, on the pictures they show like all the different hues and stuff that they have. They have up to 100 different colors, but I picked all the ones that were close to my wife's business colors, and I ordered those samples. If you order quite a few, they only end up being a couple of dollars a piece, so it's going to save you in the long run. You're not looking at a computer screen. You're not saying, I think that's what that'll look like when it gets here. No, you're looking at the actual paint with the actual raptor liner. You know exactly what the tint's going to be. Sometimes when you're holding it in different lights and stuff, it's still like, I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like, but let me tell you, you got a lot more idea than just looking at a picture on the computer screen. I will also say that Velocitint does you right. If you order it from their website, the more you order, the cheaper it is. The actual tint that's like Raptor branded, it's like $30 for you know, each container. That you need one per bottle of Raptor liner, so each kit has 4 bottles of Raptor liner. If you do a car, I'm going to tell you that my Honda Pilot took 9 bottles of Tintable, so that you need 1 pouch for every bottle, and that was 7 bottles of blue, and I had 2 bottles of yellow. So that was just for this car right here. Now I'm going to tell you that this stuff's pretty easy to work with, and as long as you do the preparation, get the prep in right, it should last forever. And if it doesn't, this car turned into a lot of work because I did the door jambs and stuff, but I don't have to do that next time. All I gotta do is tape the windows and stuff off, scuff it up, spray it again, and it's good for another, hopefully 10 years or so. I think this stuff's great. I think Velocitint's great. I'd check them out if you're needing any supplies. I am going to put some links down in the description here for the raptor liner and stuff that I've used for my projects. But I am going to put you a link to Velocitint. If you need to pick up some color, talk to them. I will tell you that to mix it up, Raptor actually recommends that you mix up the colored in a different container than in the bottle. Some people mix it up in the bottle. I did a little bit of both when I was working on it. I did have it kind of overflow on me once, which I thought was a little strange, but I liked mixing it actually in a paint cup. So what I would do is you shake the bottle of Raptor liner, the Tintable liner, you shake it up, and then pour it just in the paint cup. And then what you want to do is you want to take the hardener and it's got a measuring cup with it. You just pour it to the line that's on there. There's really no measure in there. You pour it to the line, and then you just dump that back in that original bottle of Raptor liner, and then you shake that up. When you shake that up, that's going to get a lot of that residue that was left in the bottle, and it's still going to be pretty thin. And then you're going to dump that into the paint cup where you're mixing this stuff up. And then I would mix it up a little bit, and then what you do is you take the pouch of your Velocitint or what other tint you use. The biggest deal is you cannot use any tint that has binders in it, because it's supposed to decrease the strength of the color a lot. So no binders, which Velocitint takes that out. They take that out of the equation for you. They take out, you don't have to worry about like measuring or anything. You get a little packet, you dump the whole packet in there, and you mix it up. You mix it up real good, and then you take that paint cup, which mine had a little spout on it. I got those on Amazon too, so they'll be in the link down here. And I hardly spilled any. You take it and you pour it back in the original Raptor bottle, because that's what fits on the spray gun. I'm telling you, I had very good luck with this stuff, and I was spraying it at night, which I hope to not do when I do my truck. But I just wanted to, you know, tell you guys how happy I am with these projects. I can't wait to do my truck. It's a lot of work, but I think that it's going to be worth it. I've got all the supplies and stuff already. We got a lot of stuff my wife don't even know about yet. Okay, she probably does know, but I mean, we're painting the whole thing, and I can't paint over the chrome, so I had to get a new grill. I got a roof rack. I got new steps that have the bed access steps, so I don't have to get the step ladder out every time that I go to get in the back of the truck. We got wheels. We recently got new tires, which will just transfer over onto our new wheels. But we're going to do like a military green and black, maybe a little touch of like some white or yellow, some of those military colors. Hadn't got all that quite figured out yet, but I'm telling you, I'm getting excited. I'm planning on throwing all this down in October. Hopefully I get it done. I'm trying to get it done before winter sets in, but let me tell you, I just can't wait. Can't wait to dig into it. But do your research. There's a ton of videos out there on how to do this if you want to. Just go to YouTube, where you at now, type Raptor liner paint job. You'll see hundreds of cars. There's lots of different ways people do it. Whenever I do my Honda video, I'm going to show you kind of a upper level, just hit the highlights of kind of what we did. But whenever I do the truck, I'm going to try to break it down step by step, tell you the options of each step and kind of what's involved in how I do it. Now, I'm not the professional. I'm just your average DIY guy. But let me tell you, I'm more than happy with the way that my first two projects turned out. And if my truck turns out anywhere like I think it's going to, I'd rather have it than a new truck. That's saying a lot. So stick around, guys, and we'll show you those projects as they come about.